So I bang on the door. Get out! And there are like 20 people behind me watching me banging on the door. And some guy opens the door with pants down. And he's like, bro, I'm pooping. And I'm like, I don't fucking care. Just get out.
Welcome back to the Favor and Adam podcast, where we talk about funny stories from our lives and generally entertaining things. This week we are joined by a special guest. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi guys, I'm Vic, and I don't know what you want to know about me, but I'm just a normal guy who lived with these two in a flat last year, and it was so much fun.
That, man. You're way more than more than a normal guy.
Abnormal, some might say.
I mean, we'll see later in the podcast if I'm normal.
Yeah, I can judge after I've heard your stories.
Yeah, we'll find out. We'll find out, of course. We'll find out. What have you been up to during the lockdown?
Well, I mean, except quarantining myself and just staying 24/7 in my room, not much. What about you guys?
Fair enough.
Yeah, same really. I mean, now that pubs are open and stuff, I've been going to the pubs a few times, but before that, nothing. You just vibing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, same. I've been in the same situation. Like, I almost even forgot that things are opening up, I'll be honest, because I've been at home for so long.
It did be like that.
Yeah, the past year has been so weird.
But I mean, we should say that Vic is from Bulgaria, so it's different over there to most of the viewers of ours who are in the UK. So give us a little bit of an insight of what it's like in Bulgaria at the moment, what it has been like.
Well, yeah, I mean, the government here shuts down and opens everything every 2 weeks. Like, you never know if anything's open or not. I mean, and also, you guys been almost like 30-40 million vaccinated. We've been like 500,000. So yeah, we're going a little bit slowly.
I thought you were going to say 5.
It's fine.
Oh, I thought you were going to stop at 5. Yeah. 5 people vaccinated.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
That's not bad then.
Yeah, man. That's good though. I mean, as long as you're still able to get on with things like the same way you usually would, I guess.
I mean, I usually go to the gym, but I haven't been to the gym in like 8 or 9 months. So yeah. It's fine though. It's fine.
Same.
Oh, last year, Vic at the gym.
Yeah. Oh, Vic
didn't casually go to the gym. You know, you'd spend like the time stretching that I would spend at the gym, then I'd go back as you'd start your workout. Just like really getting into it.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. I remember that you went watching these UK TV show, what it's called, Love Island? And I was like, you're not going to skip the gym to go and watch Love Island. You're simply not going to do it.
Exactly. I remember I was like, one time I was like, oh, my legs are hurting. You're like,
yeah.
But Favor, you're just gonna leave the gym?
Yeah, I'm like, what are you guys doing? Leave the gym to watch Love Island?
No, I remember that time that us three went together, and I went back because I think I was going to like a curry club or something, and Favor stayed, but we'd already gone hard. Like we'd done like legs and I think like a bit of back or something, so we'd already like exhausted ourselves. Then Vic comes in, like not even breaking a sweat. He's like, "You're not gonna hit abs?"
Yeah.
Like, bro,
I don't remember this, but it sounds like it's something like that might happen.
Yeah, as we were leaving, you were like, "You're not gonna have before you go."
Yeah,
like, hitting abs was like the cool down for Vic. That was just like the end. That wasn't a thing by itself.
Yeah, I was like, "Bro, my abs, like, I'm good."
Yeah, I remember that now that you say it. Yeah.
Oh man,
it was so much fun.
Yeah, but first year was so fun, man. It was so fun. I wish we were still able to do all of that this year. Would have been so great.
Yeah, I miss it. You know, the worst part was that it ended before it actually ended. You know, because everyone had to go home like two months before we actually finished our year. It was so sudden that no one expected it. And no one was ready. Like everyone was feeling like they will stay here for 2 more months and then go back, and everyone was planning to party and do different events, and suddenly Corona happens, and in like 2 weeks everyone has to go home, and it was so like
Literally,
it feels like the job has not been done. Like, I don't know, like
it was like unfair. Like we had like our first year just stolen from us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
you know,
I mean,
yeah, I mean, I've been a UK student, and I've been in UK for 4 months, and I'm going into third year now. I mean, it's kind of weird, you know.
yeah, that's a little bit crazy. Like, yeah, it's worse if you have like a lot of international friends because then you just don't see them because they're just abroad and you're just there on your own. I know that a lot of people found it difficult because a lot of their friends were international and they just stayed abroad, and then when they went back to uni, they're just on their own and they don't know anyone.
Yeah,
but
yeah, a lot of our flat was international,
it is.
so we haven't got quite a few people.
Yeah.
back.
I mean, it's been so long that I've talked to you guys. It's probably been like a year or something. So
I called you that one time.
I'm glad that you're
Probably,
having me.
probably.
Yeah, I'm glad that you're having me on the podcast. Thank you so much for
Thank
this
you.
opportunity to talk to you.
We're glad you're
Yeah.
here, man. We're glad you're here. Do you want to get straight into your story for today?
Well, I have billions of stories, but I feel like there is one unique one
Yeah.
that I have to probably say. I don't know how people will think about the story. Like, will they think it's funny? Will they think it's like awkward? Will they think it's interesting? But we'll see how it goes.
We'll see.
We'll see.
So, should I go straight into it?
Yeah,
Just
give
get
the
straight
context.
into it,
Just
man.
go straight in,
Straight
like from the
into it.
beginning.
Yeah. Well, you know, in Bulgaria, after every school year, like academic year, there are these summer trips to the sea where almost the whole school goes. Like, the 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade, and every grade has like 5 or 6 classes. So we are like hundreds of people there. And you know, like at most 20% of them.
Okay.
And after the 10th grade, because we've been going every summer, we went to the same school trip that starts on the first day of the summer vacation, literally the first day. And we go there, we go to the sea with buses. And something interesting happened in the middle of this trip. So I will start with that. You know, it's a regular hotel, but we were given the apartments. So, you know, like you have regular rooms and you have apartment rooms, and we were given the apartment rooms because we were like 8, 9 people. And our apartment was connected with another apartment with a big terrace, like a big terrace. It was like 40 square meters something. It was really big. And you already know where all of the party is gonna happen, right?
Yeah.
I mean, every even if you don't know the people of the apartments, you just knock on the door of the apartments. You just go to the terrace and socialize. You meet new people.
Literally.
So
how old were you?
I was like
at this.
I was like 10th grade, so I was like 16, 17, I think.
Is that like year 11?
You know,
Is
just
that year
for
11 in
context.
the UK?
Yeah, that's year 11.
we're one grade before, so you should be year 11 there. Should be
Around the
around
same.
there. I was
Yeah.
16 or 17 at this point, yeah. So, you know, the partying happens on the terrace, like day and night. Everything happens there. So, one day, I decided to go to the gym with one of my friends. We go to the gym. I work out in my swimsuit pants and my t-shirt, just normal, just casual. And we go there, we work out. We're like, let's go to see what happens in the terrace, right? And the backstory of this is that we usually don't sit in the hotel during the day. But the previous days, actually, not day, a lot of events happened. And a lot of people made, I would say, like, miserable choices. And our teachers were a little bit disappointed with us. And they told us, after the first 4 days, they told us, all right, guys, so many things happened. So many things you've done that you shouldn't have done. You've been in other cities. You've been doing stuff you shouldn't do.
Other cities?
Please let us chill for a day. Just a day. For the 5th day, just stay in your hotel. Don't do anything stupid. and just chill, just relax for a day. After that, we'll give you the next 5 days to do whatever you want. Just let us relax for a day, please. Yeah, and we're like, all right, fine. Yeah, yeah, we're like, yeah, calm down, all right. You know, we were kind of disappointed, but we were like, all right, just a day, it's fine. So we went to work out, and we came back to the terrace because we couldn't go anywhere else. So I don't know if you guys know how a shisha looks like. A shisha, a hookah. Yeah. So in Bulgaria, shisha and hookahs are very popular. Like people my age, everyone does it. Like it's like tea in your country, guys. Like no, literally, like you don't say let's go for a coffee or let's go for a tea. You say let's go for a shisha. Like here, everyone smokes shisha and hookah.
I get that. So, it's similar in London as well. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's really really popular. And on the terrace, while people are socializing there, 5-10 shishas smoked and just passing around, you know, between people. So I usually never smoke. I don't like it. That's personally me. But I was like, all right. I mean, let's try it. I was like, it might be good. So everyone told me, gave me one of the shishas and told me to try it. And I was like, all right, just a few puffs, you know, nothing had happened. But I don't know if you guys know how a shisha looks like.
Yeah. But for the people on Spotify, could you describe it?
Yeah, I can describe it for the people on Spotify.
And our blind YouTube watchers.
Yeah. All right. So
yeah, why would they be on YouTube?
It's the way Vic just went. Yeah, all right.
I didn't expect that.
Vic just accepted it and moved on. Well, if we include like Braille in the description.
Yeah, man. The other day we got a comment in Braille.
There you go.
So, where was I? Yeah. So a shisha looks like, you know, at the bottom you have a vase, like a vase for regular flowers. That's how it looks like. Then you have like a small metal part, and on the top you have a crown where you put the tobacco in, and you put a foil on the tobacco, and you put hot burning coals on top just to be able to smoke the tobacco, you know. And this metal part goes into the vase, filters through the water, and you smoke through the hose pipe, like. Mm-hmm. And you know, because it's like a circle, the vase. When you pass the hose pipe around, it gets tangled around the vase. So we go to the terrace, we sit down, we stay on the table, we talk, everyone passes the shisha, and when it comes my turn, I'm like, yeah, all right, I just get it. I don't even look where the vase is or anything, I just get it. And at this moment, the whole shisha starts falling on me. And now people are gonna think, people who smoke shisha are gonna think, you know, like, shisha falling, it's something regular, you know, shisha smokers experience that every day. But it's not a regular shisha falling, because the hot burning coals on the top are not protected. And my friend sees that, he gets the shisha, but the coals slide from the top and fell on me. And I'm like, I instantly react and go a little bit further back. And what happens is, instead of falling on my chest, they fall on my fucking balls. Like, no, I'm not joking. And the worst part is, that I just went to the gym and I'm wearing swimsuit pants, and they're like super thin, guys. You know, like they're super thin.
Oh no!
So they go through the swimsuit pants and they make a hole in my balls. Like, yeah, I have a hole in my balls right now. And you know, I instantly start regretting my life. And I react. I stand up. Oh my god. I stand up, and I'm starting screaming in front of like 30 people on the terrace partying. And they're looking at some guy holding his balls, screaming. They don't know what happened. You know?
I got a hole in my balls.
Yes. You know how have you guys watched Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how when Daenerys says Dracarys, they burn the people. That's how I felt. Like I felt like Daenerys just
like the dragons
said Dracarys, the dragons burn my balls. Like That was the worst pain I've ever had in my life. Honestly, like it was so bad.
It hurts just thinking about it.
Yeah,
like I sort of felt it a little bit.
yeah.
Oh,
I mean, it was
See,
at this point I'm just hating my life. But what I didn't know is that it's gonna produce one of the best stories I've ever had. Like, it's so good, yeah. So when I stand up,
that's all good stories.
The ball is
that's a very good point.
So when I stand up and I feel so much pain in my balls, I instantly, there are two hot burning coals. The other one fell on the floor, and I step on it because I don't see it.
God.
Like I stepped on the coal, and I don't have anything. I don't have boots. I'm at the beach. I'm barefoot.
Oh no!
I didn't realize that at the time because the pain in my balls was so big that I don't want to think about anything else. So what I do, because like burning your balls is not a common situation. You don't know what to do when you burn your balls with the hot burning coal.
I wouldn't know what
I wouldn't be able to help you out.
For people,
Exactly. If that happened right now, I'd just be like,
yeah,
I don't know, right?
yeah. So most people reacted like you. So if people don't really cannot like relate to this because it's not really relatable. If you wanna experience the same pain I experienced, I would probably tell you to put your balls on the hob. I think that's probably a similar situation.
We just need that. We just need that clip, no context, just that clip. You put balls in the hob and put it on our Instagram.
Hey, we need to make that a t-shirt.
Yeah,
Your balls on the hob.
it's probably a similar pain. So yeah, I mean, they're both hot burning. They're both in your balls. So, so
Oh no!
I stand up and I go around the terrace screaming in pain, holding my balls. I'm like and everyone's looking at me and they don't know what to do because you don't know what to do when someone burns his balls, right? And I don't know what to do. I don't have time to Google. Like, what should you do when you burn your balls? Like, you don't have time for that. You're just screaming in pain, right? So,
Oh no!
my first instinctive reaction is I should go to the bathroom. I go to the bathroom, but it's locked. So I bang on the door. Get out! Get out! And there are like 20 people behind me watching me banging on the door. And some guy opens the door with pants down. He's like, bro, I'm pooping. And I'm like, I don't fucking care. Just get out. Just get out. He's like, all right. He puts his pants up. He was not completely naked. He puts his pants up, he goes out, and I get into the bathroom.
Give me 1 second to catch my breath.
Can you just say it again? I'm pooping.
So I bang on the door, and this guy opens the door with his pants down, and he says, bro, I'm pooping. What are you doing? And I get into the bathroom and I don't know what to do. Like, my balls are burning. So I just get the shower. I put it on the coldest. I put it on the it was the strongest water, like
pressure, like the water pressure was high.
Yeah, the water pressure was high. So I put it in my swimsuit pants and I just go because it was so relieving. It was so relieving. Then I, like, after 1 or 2 minutes, I go out. Everyone's waiting to see what happens. Everyone's asking me, how are you? I'm like, I just got my balls burned. Like, I've had better days, but it's fine. And after that, I find the energy to go and Google, and I go and Google, what should you do when you burn your skin? And the first thing that pops up is, just don't apply water to it. And I'm like,
yeah, I was literally about to say that. I was like, I don't think you're supposed to put cold water on burns.
And I'm like, yeah, but you don't really think smartly when you're having your balls burned,
when you're
yeah, I mean, you probably should ask for help in that point.
Who are you gonna ask?
Yeah, so
you needed some Vaseline or some petroleum jelly.
Oh damn,
some aloe vera.
Yeah. So I go out, and so many people are watching me, and looking at me and they're expecting to see what happens. And I'm like, it's all right. And one of my best friends, his sister is a pharmacist. Shout out Mikey if you watch that. So he kind of saved my life because what happens is he's like, all right, my sister is a pharmacist. You just have to tell me how bad it is, and I'll ask her what should we do, right? And I tell him it's really bad. I mean, it's actually bad. I mean, I just looked at it. It's bad. And he's like,
it's really bad.
How bad could it be?
They look like Deadpool.
It cannot be that bad, right? I mean, I don't know if I want to go into details because, yeah, I should probably not go into details.
That's just how I was imagining it.
But it was not good. Yeah, I've had better, better days for my balls.
Experience. Yeah.
So,
better days.
So, and my friend goes, it cannot be that bad. Like, how bad could it be? You're still alive. And I'm like, bro, it's bad. I mean, and he's like, all right, but I have to know how bad it is because I have to tell my sister so we know what we should do. And I'm like, how should I describe it? Like, I tried to describe it and he's like, bro, I can't really picture it. I have no idea. If I say that to my sister, she's probably going to think I'm crazy. And we look at each other for like 2 seconds and we go like, all right. And we go to the bathroom and I show him my balls. And he goes like, bro, that's so bad. And I'm like, no shit, hombre. Like, I know it's bad. Like, I've looked at them.
No shit, hombre.
Yeah. And he says like, it's so bad. And we go out and everyone expects a reaction. And they ask him, how bad is it? And he's like, bro, it's bad. So, yeah.
It's very bad.
And
just don't worry about it.
And while we were talking about how bad it is, the door of the apartment opens and I see my teacher looking at me that way. You got your fucking balls burned? Because he just told us, can I chill for a day? And I just got my balls burned. And he's like, I hate my life, He hates his life right now. And everyone burst out laughing after the complete silence. And he was actually a really kind man. He helped me with everything. He went for my medication. He was really helpful. He was also my football coach and my PE teacher. So he was kind of a friend of mine as well. So he helped me a lot. But after we go out with my friend, after he sees my balls, everyone starts asking, how bad is it? And I spend the whole day lying on a bed with a towel on my balls because I cannot put pants on. I will die if I put pants on. And I just spend the whole day like that, and everyone comes one by one to ask me how I'm doing. And in the next day, after we sleep and we wake up, I'm like, all right, I cannot spend the whole vacation like that, right? I asked one of my tallest friends to give me his swimsuit pants, and they're like really, really big because they're free in my balls. Like I can they're just hanging there. It's not that bad. And the problem is they should not touch the swimsuit pants. So when I walk like a penguin. Like I literally walk like a penguin whenever I walk. And I didn't know stories can spread that fast. But when I go around the hotel and when I go outside the beach, the nearest beach, and I see some students around my age, everyone goes, no way, are you the guy that got his balls burned by a coal burning coal from a shisha?
It's the ball burning
and I'm
guy.
like,
It's the ball burning.
yeah, it's the ball burning guy. And I'm like, damn. Like in American movies, everyone has this like a story that people will remember him about, and I was like, damn, please, I don't want this to be my story. Like
I don't want to be the ball burning guy.
Yeah, I don't want to be the ball burning guy. And it was like a meme for a whole year or so. Even people still are. I just saw my PE teacher a week ago on one of the football pitches. He was like how are your balls? And I'm like, come on, man, it's been 5 years.
Bro. Yeah, you ain't living that down.
And he's like, do you smoke shisha now? Do you smoke shisha now? And I'm like, no, I don't, you know? And
yeah, no, that one bad experience ruined it for you, didn't it?
yeah, I mean, I actually had fear of coal falling on my testicles again for a year after that, because it was really the worst experience I've ever had. And but how many people have this story? Like, how many people can say I got my testicles burned with a coal from a shisha?
I don't think anyone I know.
So yeah, it's quite unique.
I don't think anyone on earth, like, except you, probably has that.
Yeah. Yeah, like if there is someone who got his testicles burned by a coal from shisha, just comment down below to see if there are so many people. But I don't think there are gonna be many comments. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, there probably won't be barely anyone. But you know, it happens to the best of us. You know, just oh no, it doesn't. It doesn't actually happen to the best of us. I'll be honest with you.
I think he's the best of us.
But you know. Vic is the best of us.
Oh damn! Thank you. I mean,
you're welcome.
Yeah, it's quite a unique story. I still like when I'm telling it, I still feel the pain in my balls. You know, for quite some time, I've had a scar on my balls that went like a square without the fourth side. It was like. How many people can say that? How many people? If you have a scar with a square without the fourth side on it, just comment down below. I don't think there are gonna be many comments
down
below.
Yeah, I don't think anyone else has a scar as a badass as yours. Like, I'll be honest. So they'll be like, so how did you get that scar?
No, I don't know. The story was.
I have to spend like 30 minutes talking the story.
Man, what an interesting story.
Man, that's wild. That's wild. I can't think of any time I've burnt my balls.
Me neither. What about just like an injury in general?
I have so many stories about injuries in general, but like. This whole episode can be like 4 hours if you guys want, but like, you know,
we got time if you want to tell another one.
We can have you on. We can have you on as many times as we want. So we'll just make it a 2-part episode.
Yeah, we can make it a 2-part episode later during the part 2, season 2 for the podcast. All right,
you're what everyone is looking forward to.
Oh damn!
Return of Vic.
Thank you.
The Vic Vengers. As that meme from last
the
year.
Vic Vengers return. You know, like, because I don't really speak to you guys that much, but every once in a while, Adam just sends me a random snap of some like something completely random, and I'm like, damn, that's really happening. It's so cool. Like, he sent me around a year ago a snap that he made where I'm just standing like that with
oven tray. It's an oven tray.
Yeah, it was the oven tray. And I'm just protecting his toilet paper. And it says the Big Vengers Assemble or something like that. And I'm like, all right. Well, I don't remember that, but if you say so. Yeah. But I'm going to be honest. It's been 4 months into 2021. It's been the fastest 4 months of my life. I don't know how it's like May or April already. I don't know when this episode will air. But it looks like it's going to be better. I don't want to jinx it, but I hope it's better, you know? At least the summer.
COVID.2 just comes out as soon as you say that. Just
No.
Oh, they dropped a new COVID. Have you seen? They just released a new.
Bro, you're speaking it into existence. Stop it. You know how powerful.
To be fair, there's a few mutations around at the moment. I don't want to risk it, so we're gonna stop talking.
This is Anecdote, where we talk about fun things, you know.
Fun things. I mean,
it's an escape from the real world.
Yes. Fine.
Yeah, it is. Well, like, how fun could it be burning your balls COVID, and what else we've been talking about this episode. Like, I'm sorry.
Exactly.
I'm sorry if I've let down your viewers.
No, I don't.
But
No. I'm just. How many other podcasts are talking about burnt balls and COVID at the same time?
Yeah.
You know, we're doing bits. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. This is gonna go viral.
Man. Ball sack. Burnt
Bro,
ball sack.
imagine if this goes viral. I'm gonna hate my life. I mean, I'm gonna be happy for you guys, but everyone's gonna know me as the ball burning guy.
Oh, it's Burnt Balls guy. Burnt Balls
No,
boy. That's what you get. Like.
Episode 9 of Anecdote featuring burnt ball sack.
Burnt ball sack, yeah. Damn.
Oh gosh.
Dig the ball burning sack.
The ball burning.
The ball burning sack.
Yeah.
The sack burning ball.
Guys, I have a question for you. I know it's completely random and it's not related to this episode, but
Go for it.
what was your first impression of me? I'm just because I'm
First
a foreigner.
impression of you.
I'm a foreigner, and
Bro,
I'm interested to see because I remember my first impression of you guys. I want to see your first impression of me.
Do you want to go first, Faber?
But be honest.
I
Be
thought
honest.
you were
Be honest.
buff.
Be honest.
I was like, this dude, I'm not gonna mess with him. He's gonna beat me up.
No way.
I can't lie.
No.
I also thought you weren't going to be
You're
as
like, this dude
soft
is
and
so
kind
big.
as you were. I was like, oof.
I think that everyone was like, so you and Cappy, right?
Yeah.
Everyone in the flat, like, because you guys used to hang out with each other quite a bit at the beginning, right? And you didn't really talk to other people at the beginning. So whenever you would talk to people, they'd be like, yes, Vic said hi to me.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. And we'd like brag about it, like Cappy said hi to me today.
Cappy still doesn't follow me back on Instagram.
What?
Yeah, Cappy does.
What did you say?
Lived with him for a whole year.
Just doesn't follow me back on Instagram.
You sound like you're in
damn.
true pain. True pain.
Oh,
I'm gonna tell him
every now
that.
and then I might follow him back.
Every day.
Every hour, just refreshing.
What do you mean every now and then, bro? Oh no, man, that's pain.
I might, you know the cheeky unfollow and follow again, so it pops up. Cheeky.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that's what you need to do, man. That's what you need to do.
this episode has been quite wild, if I can describe it that way. But
It's been quite a wild episode, but we've had wild
Wait,
episodes.
first of all, though,
and we hope to
what
have
was your
wilder
first impression of
episodes.
us? Because you said you were.
Yeah, what was your first
well,
impression of us?
like, first of all, I was a foreigner going into a foreign country, and it was weird because you're natives. So I was like, I cannot understand a single thing these guys said. Like honestly, like
Really?
that. My first impression, it was really hard for me because you like even if I've watched English, I've generally watched like streams, videos that are from American YouTubers or American like news channels or something like that. And when I went to Britain, I couldn't understand a single word. I don't know why, but it was hard. Like
This reminds me. I remember when you told me you were from Bulgaria, and I was like, "Oh, you're from Bulgaria? I have a friend from Bulgaria."
oh yeah, I remember that.
And then, and I was, let's give him a name. Let's give him a fake name. Give me a fake Bulgarian name.
Ivan.
So let's call him Ivan. I was like, you're from Bulgaria? I have a friend called from Bulgaria. His name's Ivan. You're like, no way. Really? One of my close friends is talking to this person named Ivan. I was like, really? Wait, what? Let me show you my Ivan. You're like, and I showed you on my phone. You're like, that's the same Ivan
Yeah.
I know.
Like how many Ivans are there in the UK? Like
Exactly. And I messaged him. He was like, no way. What? How do we know each other, bro?
yeah,
Oh my
like-
goodness. Ivan.
it was so weird. Like the word is so small, but
Very small.
It's like you and Cappy knew each other from school, right? And you ended up in the same flat in Bath.
we were in the same school.
Me and Yasha.
We were in the same school, in classes that are so close to each other, and we were so close to each other as well. And we ended up in the same uni, on the same accommodation, on the same flat, on the same floor, 2 doors next to each other. It was so weird. Like, Because we didn't say anything. You know, when you apply about accommodation, you can say your preferences, but we didn't say anything. So it was just completely random, and yeah, it was so weird, but it was good. Like
yeah,
it was
no,
cool.
it's the same. It's the same with me and Yasha. I mean, we weren't in the same school like you and Cappy were.
Oh, really?
But we were. Yeah, we our schools were like 10, 15 minutes away from each other, and we had one lesson together because his school didn't do it at like they didn't run it as an A level, but ours did. So our schools had like an agreement. So we had further maths together, right?
Yeah.
And I think Yasha was only like in like 3 or 4 lessons before he decided he didn't want to do it. But then we came to uni, right? And then I was like, and then I remember I followed Yasha on Instagram or something, and I was like, oh, how do you know these people? And he goes, bro, do you not remember me?
Awesome.
I was like, what? Or remember you from what? It's like, we had the same lesson together. Bro, I just felt bad. I just felt like a bad person. But then again, I'd only met him like once or twice, so
fair enough.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't even know that.
I feel like
that you know each other as well. So.
Yeah, I feel like it's what's the word? It's not random. Like they deliberately put us together to put people who might know each other together.
Yeah.
Because it was obvious that they deliberately tried to make each flat multicultural.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, because that was very obvious. Because each flat was like, you know how like the percentage of the uni is like 40% Asian, like 5% black, and like 55% white, something like that. You could tell like in every single flat that they tried to like keep it like that.
Yeah.
Rather than having a flat that's just full of white people or a flat that's just full of black people. Because I ended up being the only black person in our flat. And then Timmy in the flat next to us was the only black person in his flat. And then one of my friends in the flat above was the only black person in his flat. And we were all like what's going on here? Like we're all just in flats full of people like completely different from us. Like that's perfectly fine. I'm not saying I didn't like it. It was fun. I loved it. But it was more like they should have done it better rather than just trying to keep this percentage.
The thing is, they get done for segregation if they fully just put white and black people apart. Like
no, but they wouldn't do if they did it randomly. Then it's not on them, is it?
Statistics, plain the statistics.
Yeah,
exactly. Like if the maths checks out.
But our flat was.
But I loved first year.
Our flat was like cool. I liked it.
Yeah, it was good.
And I met so many like different people. I mean, it was interesting. I'm not gonna say like it was a bad experience or it was a good experience, but it was interesting. That was what I was gonna say. It's cool because I socialized with different people, and I like that. I missed that from first year because now in second year, the only people I don't even socialize with anything. I just cut contacts now. Like,
yeah, I get you. I've done the same or a similar thing. Like I don't really talk to a bunch of people from last year, but that's only because I feel like as a person I've moved on. Do you know what I mean? And it might be the same for you. It might be just a different situation. But like I don't talk to a lot of people from first year because I'm just like. I'm not the same person I was in first year, so I can't really talk to you anymore. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Makes sense.
But, I mean, I don't hate anyone. If anyone wants to talk to me, I'll speak to them. But our flat was great.
It was good. Good amount of people as well.
It was.
That
Yeah.
You didn't have to be with all of them all the time.
I loved it. Even when I argued with people, because I feel like I argued with people the most.
Certain people.
Oh, bro! I have this video. I don't know if you've seen it, and it's like you arguing with about some Scrabble game, and he says that he's cheating or something like that, and you're just going.
He's cheating. He was cheating.
Wait.
He was cheating.
Do you know the video, or should I send it to you?
Yeah, I know which video you're talking about. I don't think I'll be able to put it on here because I don't have his consent. But listen, when I tell you that if you're watching this video, you cannot beat me at Scrabble. You're not beating me at Scrabble. Scrabble is my game. My game. All right. So when was beating me, I was like, something's up. Something's up. So I walked into the living room. I could see he did like a side smile, like a smirk, you know, and I was like, something's up. But there was no way for me to prove it. You know, there was no way for me to prove it. So when I left, I continued playing, and I came back in. I was like, this guy's not winning normally. I could tell because wait, I don't even remember what word he was. He just banged out like a 10-letter word with like the Q's and the Z's, and I was just like, this guy doesn't even know what that word means. You know? So I was just pissed off. I was like, you're not winning, legit. You're cheating, bro. I was like, you know, the thing is, if he had like admitted it, like if he had said like, yeah, man, I was just messing with you. I just wanted you to think you were crap in it. I'd be like, lol, that was funny. But it was the fact that I eventually wait, was it you? Or he showed someone else? I don't even remember. But he showed someone else that he was using some online Scrabble thing, and then he was saying to me like, no, I'm not cheating, man. I'm beating you legit. Bro, I was so mad. I was so salty. I was like, this is my game. You're not beating me. You're not beating me. You're cheating.
Yeah.
It's such a dumb. It's literally like the dumbest argument to have, like the dumbest argument ever. But I was so sure. I was like, no, you're cheating. This is my game. I'm winning. You're losing, and you're cheating. Bruh.
Yeah, I remember that.
Man.
And you were like fully clothed with a backpack on, ready to go to a lecture in like 5 minutes, and you just storming in the kitchen. You're like, you're cheating. You're fucking cheating. I'm not gonna play with you. And I'm just recording everything, you know, because it's drama and it's so funny, you know. And you're just going in the kitchen. You make like a glass of water, you drink it, you go back, you're like, you're a cheater. And you just go out and you go to your lecture. And I was like, all right. I don't know the context, but
yeah, honestly, it sounds like something I would do. But I love Scrabble so much. I love board games in general. I recently started playing a lot of chess.
Bullet chess now on the podcast. I challenge you to bullet chess. Go on.
Bullet chess.
I'm so bad at bullet chess.
You don't know what bullet chess
I'm
is.
so bad at chess. I mean,
now go on.
Adam, are you going to record your screen for the people?
Yeah, go on.
Oh wait, what about the people listening on Spotify? They'll be so confused.
I can commentate though. I can commentate, although I don't really know what's happening. But
you can commentate.
I can try to do that.
Okay, you ready? Go.
Okay. Wait, okay.
Also,
oh crap.
He moves his palm up. The other guy, the black guy moves his palm up. The black guy moves his bishop. The white guy moves his palm up. He takes. The other guy takes. Then something moves.
Oh crap! That was
the
bad.
queen moves. The pawn takes. The king moves.
This is such bad
Not the king, but the knight moves. Oh, the knight moves again. Oh, he cannot take with the bishop. Oh, is he gonna? Oh, he moves his knight. He takes the. Oh, he takes the other guy. And, what is happening here? Everyone's moving pieces so fast. I cannot really commentate on that, but I'll try my best. All right. So the bishop took the rook, and the bishop is gonna take the other bishop. Oh no, he moves the king. Oh, he moves the king again. He takes the bishop. The black guy moves his rook. Oh, I'm sorry. So the white guy takes the pawn. Take the rook.
Oh, you have names.
The rook. So is the black guy gonna win against the white guy? The white guy takes 2 pawns and puts in check the black guy. The black guy moves his knight. The rook takes. Then the white guy moves his bishop. The rook moves again. Oh, the king takes. The bishop takes. What is he gonna do? Is he gonna go for a check? Oh, damn! He takes the rook. Oh, I stopped my stream. I'm sorry. I can see again what's happening. Then the rook takes. The rook moves. Oh, it's check with the knight is so much better. Oh, the knight takes the rook. Is it gonna be a comeback? I don't know. The rook moves. Oh, the knight moves again. Oh, the bishop goes for a check, and the black guy takes. Oh, he cannot take it because he's in check. Oh, so intense.
Oh
so
no!
intense.
Oh no!
Not
oh,
a lot of
no.
time.
Oh, no.
The bishop moves next to the king, and the pawn goes for a queen. Oh, the rook takes. Oh, the black guy is
yes,
so
yes,
much
yes,
nervous.
yes,
He's gonna
yes,
win for the
yes,
black.
yes.
He's gonna make a queen.
Yes.
He's gonna make a queen. He's not gonna make a queen.
No, he's not. No, he's
Yeah,
not.
the white
No,
guy
he's
moves
not.
his knight.
No.
Oh, but the white guy doesn't have a lot of time. He has to go really fast. Adam,
You have 3 seconds.
yeah. So is it gonna be favor 6 or favor 01? Who's gonna win this match? Oh, 0.22 seconds.
Yes.
It's a match.
Yes.
So it's been a good game, guys. Favor 1 against favor 6. And the black guys are the winners here. And
the black guys are the winners today.
Vic, I have to say that was amazing. I don't even know what I would call it, but
that was 10 out of 10 commentating. That was the best commentating I've heard in any sport.
The black guy, the white guy.
I should change courses to sports journalism now.
Yeah, you should, man. I can imagine it.
Yeah.
I'd watch.
It's like
specifically Chester.
As you said it, I'm thinking. Have you guys watched Aussie reviews?
Yeah, Aussie Man reviews. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it was something similar.
I'm just saying what's happening.
Oh man, that was great. I think that's a good place. A very, very good place.
On that terrible disappointment in my end.
Yeah.
On that
we can play 2 out of 3, but we can. I feel like you can end the stream every time.
I don't think, I feel like personally the Spotify viewers or listeners have had enough.
Yeah, I think so. Like, visual, just listening to you for a whole
oh my god. The worst thing for a football fan is to watch. It's not to watch. Like, he's driving his car, he's listening to the commentator of the match, but they put the video commentator of the match, and he goes like, "Oh, that's a nice pass. Oh, the pass goes back. Oh,
that is exactly what you do."
And there's like 10 minutes silence.
Moves,
10 minutes silence.
He moved. You just go. He moved. And is he gonna get a queen?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
When football commentators do that, they just don't really describe anything. They just go, "All right, so that was a nice pass. Oh, that was another pass. Oh, and that's an amazing goal." And you just don't know what's happening.
Bro, no worry, I completely get you.
I think we should say, for anyone who's listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, check out the YouTube to see how it went down.
Yeah.
Make sure you check out the YouTube to see that intense.
And while you're there, don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below.
Don't rely on
leave a comment.
Yeah, and leave a comment if you've had your bones burned, because that's important.
Leave a comment. No, yeah, don't forget, leave a comment if you've had your balls burned. Vic, do you have any words of wisdom for the viewers or listeners?
I have to think about it. Can we cut it so I have to think about it for a second? Don't invest in coal manufacturers. I don't know.
Nice. Thank you for joining us.
It's been a pleasure. I'm so happy. I've been on the show. I've been on the podcast.
I know, it's a pleasure having you on, honestly.
Yeah, it's been really nice to have you. Honestly, we would love to have you again.
Yeah.
So when you think up some more stories, make sure you let us know.
Just be nice to catch up as well, just like generally, because I haven't talked to you for so long, like properly.
Yeah, we haven't talked in so much time. Yeah, we can just chat. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite part about a podcast. It's just a friendly chat.
Yeah, because if you guys why did you guys make the podcast? Is because like the quarantine, because it's a good idea if you think about it. You catch up with friends, and you're doing something fun and productive at the same time.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
There you go. He's wrapped up our reasoning.
I
When we
agree.
trained, we had Soul Speak on a while ago, and we were just sort of rambling about our ideas. You've summed it up perfectly in a sentence there. Yeah.
2 sentences, yeah. Anyway.
Well, thanks again for joining us, Vic. I mean, I've already said that, but thanks again. Just so good. This has been the Favour and Adam podcast, Anecdote. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. What do you want them to comment about, Vic?
I want them to comment about if they either had their testicles burned with a coal or not, because I'm really interested.
Everyone. So if you don't say that you haven't, we'll just assume you have. Anyway.
Exactly. If you don't comment down below, we'll just assume you've done.
On that note, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.
See you guys.
Peace.